Why did he drill a hole in his head?
You get high when the oxygen hits your brain directly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's a thing?
Yeah.
Can I get high that way?
You shouldn't.
But can I?
I mean, maybe.
Did we ever get results from that guy?
He died, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
But did he get high?
Bro, who knows?
Well, he got holy.
Yeah. Isn't it going too fast?
I just noticed that. But I think it's because of I spread it out too much.
Oh.
But let's find out. Hold on. All right, then. Yeah. It's going good. It's fine.
Yeah.
We're good.
Good job.
Issue 145 of ComiCentric. February.
Our February?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Black History Month.
Wait, we have one more week of January.
No, this is last week.
All right, then. February.
I think the first is Sunday or Saturday.
Okay, so it's like the 3rd today.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Well, happy February.
This seems like it's
Black History Month.
you know what's funny? Like we were talking about earlier, how before the end of the year, like in November, you were like, when did that? It just went away. Or January felt like forever.
It took a while.
It feels like it's like we should be like in the summer. Like,
By the warmth, by the temperature,
Yeah.
it feels like, yeah, we should be heading towards fucking spooky season all over.
and it was like when it was like, oh, it's gonna rain, and it rained for like one day, and like
yeah. Everyone panicked.
Yeah.
And the fires were contained. Well, I mean, a lot happened in the month of January. And I mean, speaking for myself, I pretty much the first half was anticipation. The second half was pretty much recovery.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then between that, there was a couple fires, a couple,
Yeah, like think about it, because that was only like last week or something, right? Like it feels like it was like a lot longer.
No, yeah. That only happened last week.
Fuck.
It ended last week, I
Yeah.
guess you could say.
That's crazy.
Or it's 95% containers of the rain would happen yesterday.
Well, they let them go back, right? The Palisades people?
The Palisade people?
I think-
Palisade people, yes.
Yeah.
Here, Altadena, no. They're still surveying. They're still
Yeah,
making
our
way
good
to-
friend Glenda. She's still in a hotel somewhere.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
The dog is at some kind of like shelter or something.
Dude, there's so many displaced animals.
Yeah.
And not just the wildlife, the actual people lost a lot of
You
animals.
see all those videos of like the fucking donkeys like showing up to people's like front yard?
Dude. Where else are they going to go?
But no, it's just funny. They just show up.
Yeah.
Like, can we just go adopt a donkey?
Yes. Yes, a shop donkey. Just pick one up. We know what they also have peacocks.
No, because they're scary, man. Because they're scary, man.
They'll fuck you up.
They're terrifying. Donkey be hilarious.
Hee haw, hee haw.
We could call them like
We could call them.
Señor.
It has to be Mexican. Why I gotta be Mexian for? Why can't we call them like
I got it. What if we call them breakfast burrito?
yes,
Right?
yes, yes.
It's funny.
And then it'd be like he has like accessories. Like if we can get ourselves like a couple of other animals with like salsas and
No, there you go. There you go.
you know,
Breakfast burrito.
yeah, hash brown.
We just feed them like potatoes and
Well, they like potatoes.
fucking bacon and shit.
Funny for the sake of comedy.
It'd be great.
Yeah. Let's go get ourselves someone's leftover donkey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like an old sitcom. Like we're like, oh, what do we do with this donkey? And then eventually, like, we're like, we love this donkey. And then this lady will be like, hey, that's my donkey. And we're like, oh,
we have to give it back. But we bonded with it. So
Yeah. He's our
can't.
friend now.
Yeah. We have that touching scene where like they take him away and we're all crying.
And then we do like a montage or like we're sitting on the couch with the donkey watching TV.
Podcasting with the
Yeah.
donkey. You know?
Donkey has a headphones on.
Yeah. Oh man, I already missed the donkey.
Yeah, one time the donkey drunk and we're just laughing.
And then the next one, we're all drunk together on the floor. Or the one where he catches like the 100-yard fucking ball and shit. He's like part of the jock teams or something. The football player too.
And when you're like boxing with them,
Yeah. I trained him. Don't worry. Yeah, we trained. You trained. Yeah, and then we're like all sad, and then all of a sudden we hear, hee-haw,
Oh,
hee-haw.
you look at he's like waving by.
Oh man, this is an A24 tearjerker right here.
Yeah, the donkey.
Donkey and me.
Yeah.
Breakfast burrito. An A24 film.
Name is breakfast burrito. Like, People will love it.
Yeah.
Just saying. I'm just saying.
I want this movie done now.
A24 will do it.
Yeah,
If they won't, Neon will.
yeah, but the concept comes out of grief, and
Mhm.
proceeds of this will go to yeah.
But then the people that lost their house are like, losing your donkey isn't a funny joke. It's not a laughing matter.
It's not. We're crying at the
Yeah,
end.
yeah.
We love the
I
donkey.
love the donkey.
We love the monkey or the donkey.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Ah,
It'd be great.
I want this movie. I want this A24 film now. The feel good movie of 2020.
There you go. I feel like nowadays it's funny 'cause I think A24 like overshadowed Neon. Because every once in a while, like we'll see a trailer, we're like, "Oh, what is this?" And it's like, "Oh, Neon, cool!" Like they're still around.
Well, the whole thing with Neon was they went for the more hip kind of movies
right?
and stuff. Yeah,
'Cause they went with like weird shit and I feel like they were A24 before A24 because they would pick up old stuff and what do you call it? What do you call it?
Repackage it,
they would
redistribute it.
Yeah, and it was always that was kind of cool,
Yeah, didn't they do that Christmas one, the Santa Claus that couldn't die?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
That was intense.
And there was that one though. I really like that movie. It's funny because people don't. I forget what it's called, but like I always tell people about it, and they're just like, "What are you talking about?" It was Anne Hathaway, where she turned, she would go to sleep and she turned into a kaiju.
Oh, Colossal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a cool movie. Like,
what's his name?
Fucking-
Ted Lasso's
yeah,
in it.
fucking Sudeikis. He's an
Yeah.
asshole in that movie.
Oh yeah, well he was the other kaiju.
He was a fucking robot.
He was a robot. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. What's it doing now? It's scratching his head, just like you. Because it was in a sandbox in the middle of Milwaukee.
But it was like the same shape as wherever.
Yeah, that's the town in Japan.
Or something. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, because it was very vague explanation like why it happened.
It just was.
Because it was like there was a storm when they were kids and they had the little toys and
But then it just was.
Yeah. That's weird.
We've seen weirder shit. And that was a Neon movie too.
That was a Neon movie, yeah.
All right, cool.
I saw it in the theater.
Yeah, so no.
I went looking for it.
Yeah. To actually go look for it.
Yeah, and I went looking for it when it came out because I just saw the trailer. I'm like, this is fucking weird.
Yeah.
I'm down. Like,
I remember watching it in the theater too, but I don't remember where. Because it was limited release.
yeah, it was
the
super
thing.
limited release.
I think it was just Pasadena.
Yeah.
had it, yeah.
The fucking yeah.
Not the Lemleys.
Because they have a on Hulu right now. They have that movie that won. Well, I don't know if it won, but it was nominated for Academy Award. It was the Robot and the Dog.
Wild Robot.
No. Well, that one too, but I forget what it's called. But
The
it's
dog
like
and the robot.
the dog. There's a little dog, and then and he ends up like it's like a humanoid dog, or and he buys a robot, and they become friends. And it's silent. The whole thing is silent. And I remember I wanted to see it, and it would never came out anywhere around here.
Right.
And it showed up on Hulu. And a friend of mine, who's an animator, she said like, "Oh, that's how I found out it was on Hulu because she drew it. She drew some fan art of it, right?"
Right.
I said, "Oh, cool, it's on Hulu. Like, I want to watch it." And she was like, "Oh, but get ready, it's real sad."
Oh gosh.
And I'm like, "God damn it!"
Oh gosh.
So I haven't watched it yet.
Oh gosh. Well, I mean, I was getting told the concept of the wild robot, and it did sound a lot like Iron Giant, just with animals.
Like Pedro Pascal is a fox.
Yeah.
And Mark Hamill is a bear.
That's a bear.
Yeah.
A star-studded cast.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, it's Iron Giant. Like, what's Iron Giant? I'm like, never mind.
Yeah, I still haven't watched it. It's on Peacock too, the Wild Robot.
Yeah.
And it's like some special like director's edition or some shit.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna watch the regular edition, then watch the director's edition. Don't spoil yourself.
Yeah.
Then you'd be that asshole. I watched the director's edition.
It's far superior.
Far superior. It does not compare with the original. This is far superior.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I still haven't done it yet though, because I remember when Smile 2 came out, me and Billy went to the theater, and the Wild Robot was playing at that same theater, and she's like, "Hey, do you want to get scared or do you want to cry?" And I was like, "Neither." Right?
Those are the options.
These are bad options, right? So I keep telling her every once in a while I'll message her. I go like, "Hey, Wild Robot's on Peacock. You ready to cry?" And she's like, "Not yet, not yet."
Give me a little bit. Give me a little bit of time. I need to gather up the courage. Let my balls drop a little bit.
I don't know if I can do it, man.
Just do it.
I know. At some point, I gotta do it.
Just put it on.
I don't know, man. There's something about like crying to a kid's.
I do it all the time. I've done it since Bambi. I haven't stopped yet. Shit. Remember Land Before Time?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
get up, mother. Get up.
Or fucking Dead Mufasa. Like
Mufasa. Get up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wretched things.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to warn her. I don't know anything, but like I was giving her a heads up about like the new Superman movie's coming out.
Yeah,
James Gunn's directing it.
Yeah,
and Crypto the Superdog is in it.
Uh-huh.
What does James Gunn like to do?
No, he won't do that. He likes to put him in peril.
Yeah, as I told her, I go, there's gonna be a moment in that movie, I'm calling it now, where we think that dog died, and then Superman's gonna be like,
he's gonna be now while millions of people are getting hurt, it's when his dog gets hurt.
We're gonna think that dog died.
You know what? Because Superman's the pure one, right? Yeah. So when you get Superman broken down, he's supposed to be a pure guy. Yeah, he would get mad when he kicked his dog. It's his best friend. Yeah, it's man's best friend.
Yeah,
he is a model of human. Yeah, what we strive to be.
I told her too. I go, I don't think he's gonna die.
No, of course not.
But I think he's gonna get injured. I think he's gonna be like
no, yeah. And I just saw what the breed of the dog is. Yeah. It's a pretty cute dog.
Yeah, adorable,
it's scruffy little dog. Mm-hmm. No wishbone, but hey.
Yeah. But then I told her, I go, oh, but you know what? I realized that he's not gonna die.
No, of course not.
Because the follow up to that movie, it's coming out next year. They're filming it right now. Is that Supergirl movie? That Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow.
Okay.
They're adapting that Tom King book.
Right.
In that book, she goes to space with Crypto.
Oh, that was Streaky.
No, it was Crypto.
Oh. So it may be?
Yeah, maybe.
And if it's all canon, it's got to be the same
Maybe
dog,
she's going to be like, just show up at the end and be like, hey, I'm taking the dog with me.
Yeah, you treat him very badly.
Yeah, he got hurt under your watch.
Under your watch. Oh, I got to take him.
Yeah.
Oh, she takes the cat.
What's this we were talking about? And I said, I don't know if James Gunn is like ballsy enough to fucking introduce the dog and Superman and then introduce the cat.
Supergirl. Do you know what? If he doesn't do the cat Supergirl, do the horse.
The horse, Comet?
The horse. It's a horse.
Yeah.
And then for Superman 2, we get freaking the
Beppo, the
super monkey. You got it. You know how this goes.
Yeah.
This is fan service, right? Mm-hmm. This is what he's known for. This is what he's gonna give us.
Yep. I looked at the schedule. Like, it's fucking crazy. Like, next year is packed, man. Mm-hmm. We're getting that Supergirl movie.
Right.
We're getting a Clayface movie.
Right. How random.
Clayface horror movie. Mm-hmm. And then we'll probably get, because they have another date on there. We're probably getting that Sergeant Rock movie.
Already?
Yeah.
I didn't even start filming.
No.
Then how are we going to get it next year? What?
And then on top of that, we're getting fucking Peacemaker season 2. Mm-hmm. And then that Lantern show.
Oh yeah,
is next year.
Yeah,
that's a lot of fucking DC shit, man.
But see, those are already being filmed. They're almost done.
No, the Lantern show is starting filming like next month, I think.
Oh, I thought they already started filming.
No, they just casted or
whatever. Oh, that's probably what
they just casted. Sinestro and some guy. I don't know who he is.
Yeah, but he has. I
was like, that's cool. Yeah, it's interesting.
He looks interesting. Yeah. Not interested in the trailer, but yeah, he's interesting.
And that's a lot of stuff, man.
It's all right. I mean, it's a new regime.
Yeah,
you know, it took him a little time to get
roll it out, man. Yeah, roll it out.
Yeah,
and then oh, did you see? Was it
It's his time to shine.
They announced too that like all the movies that aren't tied to the main DC universe, like the Batman 2 and like like if they made another Joker movie, but they're not, right? They're considered ElseWorlds. And it's supposedly they're working on a new logo just for that.
For the ElseWorlds?
Yeah.
I mean, the movie's already out, guys.
No, but the movie's moving forward.
Forward is going to be ElseWorlds.
Anything that's not connected to the main.
All right, you know what? That's cool, because that way we can get like a cowboy fucking Justice League.
Yeah. Oh, no, James Gunn said the reason they're doing this is so they don't limit themselves.
Yeah.
And he said, it was like, if we want to make Red Sun, we can make Red Sun.
Yeah.
And I was like, are they making Red Sun? Right?
No.
But I don't know, man.
Wanted to.
It was very specific.
If we wanted to, we can.
Yeah. It's very specific.
But no, right at this point, no. But
it might happen, man.
I'd be happy with like Jail ape.
Jail ape.
Something like that.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just I guess the whole I guess don't corner yourself.
Yeah.
It makes sense to me.
Yeah.
All right. I'm in.
Yeah, because
here's my 20. Take it.
It's happening, man. It's happening. It's happening.
Take my 20.
You ready? Are you ready?
No, not at all.
You ready?
Not at all.
Because this year is a big Marvel year, right?
Yeah.
Because we got Captain America,
which I'm kind of disappointed about.
Really?
Yeah, I still am.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that controversy about it right now?
Oh gosh, not again. Since last week, there's been more controversy.
Yeah, it's so stupid. It's so stupid.
Who said what?
So fucking what's it? Anthony Mackie.
Wait, Captain America himself?
Captain America himself.
Did he salute?
No, he didn't do that. But he made a comment about how they asked him about
I'm afraid of this.
They asked him something about like what does it mean to him play Captain America? And he said like, oh, it's like one of the most important gigs he's ever had.
Well, yeah.
And then he said, but it's a tricky role to play because Captain America stands for like the American values, and he goes, but that changes every year.
Every 4 years.
Yeah, it changes. Yeah, it changes constantly. And he goes, and the current climate of this and that, I don't know if that still holds up or something like that, right?
I guess what I could see what you're saying with the whole changes all the time, and yes, I understand.
Yeah.
We're constantly changing and evolving. I mean, a couple years ago, trans rights weren't a thing. Now they are. Now they're not again.
But see, imagine like I guess it wasn't planned that way.
Yeah.
But imagine being like Marvel Studios and like, oh, we just got a new president. Let's put on a new Captain America right away.
Yeah. And sometimes you evolve in the wrong direction.
Because realistically, if you think about it, depending how the election went, was gonna depend on how that movie went.
I don't think so.
Oh, I think people would look at it differently.
I don't think so.
No.
You know why? Because it was filming before the movie.
No, I know, but I'm saying that it's like whatever the message or the takeaway is gonna. I don't know. It's hard to describe. Right?
The message is gonna be the same regardless.
Yeah.
It's hard to be black in America.
Well, that's what that show was about, right?
It's hard to be black Captain America. I think that's what it's gonna be.
Because that was very. I remember that it's such a simple line, but when he tells him, he's like, "Oh, they'll never accept a black Captain America." Yeah. You're like, "Fuck!" Like that's
right.
Yeah, like shit though. Like you know what I mean? Like
fucking right.
See, I love Captain America. I love the idea of Captain America.
Yeah.
Like Steve Rogers, Captain America. And
it's
all
the
that.
same idea as Superman.
Yeah.
Just,
But what I always thought would have been interesting, and I think it's something that Kirby would have done because he always talked about like, he was very forward thinking. I thought it would have been really cool. Imagine like you start off with Steve Rogers, and then basically you make the character of Captain America immortal in the sense that like no, in the sense that like it's just people taking up the mantle.
Oh,
and then like as a metaphor for America, right? It's like different races, different fucking, like different backgrounds. Yeah. That would have been interesting. Like, that would have been kind of interesting.
That's too forward thinking for the Kirby era.
I don't know, man.
That's way too forward thinking. I mean, again, it's like a dial H for hero with Captain America.
Captain America, yeah.
Just hey, my Muslim friend's gonna be Captain America for a week.
Yeah.
Take it on. It's like 100 bullets with Captain America.
Just passing the shield along.
Passing the shield along. Yeah.
Because that's the thing, like, because I think, like,
this sounds like an absolute Captain America.
Yeah, kind of. Because I think it was like I was reading about how like some guy wrote this essay about how the X-Men resonates with everybody.
Yeah, because there's someone for everybody.
Because because the thing is like the X-Men is the perfect metaphor for just oppression in general.
Oh yeah.
So like when it first came out, it was about civil rights. Like as it got older, it was about. It could be about whatever you want. And like Grant Morrison one time said he thought it was about. Well, he felt it was about old people versus young people.
Yeah, no.
Like and then you could make it a metaphor for anything. Like, it's just.
Let's go to Fox Kids. The whole Jubilee thing, inserting a teenager, making it more appealing. Okay.
But you know what I'm saying? Like you can make it anything. Any person that feels oppressed can relate to the fucking X-Men.
But it's work related, socially related, any type of. Okay.
And so I think that's the thing about the X-Men is it's like the perfect fucking metaphor,
for oppression.
Like, and I think that it sucks because that's like a human thing though. Like, like no matter where you go, there's a group of people being oppressed one way or another. Like,
whether it be giant robot sentinels,
right,
or the Friends of Humanity.
Yeah, the Friends of Humanity. But it's just it's really interesting. But I think a lot of people don't get that though. Like, like,
how hard is it to get?
Well, no, you know what I mean? Like when that show, when the X-Men 97 was out, and they were like, "This fucking X-Men show is so woke," and I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Like,
that's I tell people, dude, it's the same fucking show.
Yeah,
it's the same fucking.
Yeah.
If you were to put a season after the other season, be like, "Whoa, what happened to that cave fucking storyline that didn't go anywhere?" In the last one? But whatever. It's the same fucking show.
Yeah.
On the contrary, this is a little more ramped up.
Oh yeah. I rewatched it. I rewatched it over the weekend, and I was like, "Fuck, this is hardcore."
You can rewatch it over the weekend. It's short.
Yeah, it's only like 8 episodes.
Yeah, and at 22 minutes an episode. Yeah, no worries.
I think the only part that dragged, I mean, it just wasn't for me. It was the whole like Storm Forge thing with the
demon thing,
the spirit thing, whatever.
Yeah, we need B plot.
Yeah, I was like, but no, but they make 2 episodes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. B plot.
Yeah.
And one of them was a halfie.
Yeah.
Come on.
Jubilee in fucking Mojo World.
Yeah. Little halfie Nintendo game. And that's the kind of stuff I expected. Yeah. Those 2 episodes, which even though they're together, felt like an episode of X-Men. Yeah. Random episode of X-Men. And I think that's what they're going for.
Which that's the cool thing about these revivals. I remember when the X-Files got revived. Yeah. It was fucking cool because you'd have like 10 episodes. Yeah. And the first 2 set up like a big story arc, and then like the rest of them were just like the greatest hits. Like, you're like, because there was always like, oh, there's that weird fucking episode. Oh, that's a real dark episode, and they would just do that, and then the last 2 would like resolve that whatever the first 2 set up.
The last 2 fucking ask you more questions. Yeah, than the first 2. Yeah, the sun, everything. Yeah, that was at the end, right?
And I think that's the cool thing about these revivals. I think that's what they did with X-Men. It was very much like the greatest hits. Like it's like,
Yeah, with a little bit of a, what do you call it when you kill a genocide in the middle?
Yeah, a little bit. But then it was like cool because it was like, oh, in the original series, Cable was just there. Yeah. And then like they're like, oh no, he's Scott's son, and like, I guess he's this.
Well, he's always been Scott's son.
Yeah, but they never acknowledged it. In the show,
Just straight out. Yeah. And he was more grumpy in the original. I think he was like, I was like, oh, I gotta save the future. Yeah. And then Morph.
Morph was got the breakout stuff for the show, man. I forgot how I'm like, oh, he's cool.
That's why I just said it like that. And then Morph, Yeah, that's what made that show.
Yeah.
How the fuck we end up here?
I have no idea. Oh, but we're talking about Marvel animation. We just watched Spider-Man. Friday Night Spider-Man?
You know what? I might give it 1 or 2 more episodes. If it's not wowing.
Really?
It doesn't.
I think that was fun.
It doesn't wow me. That intro was more fun than the actual show. But the intro just tells me, hey man, you're watching a Spider-Verse, side piece or something. That's all it tells me. This fucking thing is a Spider-Verse fucking ripoff. And it is, because it has a lot of scenes like you're pointing out. This is from the movie. That's from that show. That's from. It's just nothing but like an amalgam of like scenes that we are used to. And instead of seeing Tony Stark, you saw Osborn.
Black Norman Osborn.
Black Norman Osborn. Who isn't black in that show? My God.
What are we talking about?
Everyone besides Peter Parker is black in that show. Freaking his love interest.
Oh, her name is Wave.
Wave. Okay.
She's a Filipino.
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah. So. Sure.
It's a Filipino superhero.
Demographic, all right. It doesn't matter. Okay, the point is everyone's a different demographic besides white. Even Aunt May is not white. She looks like slightly tanner than.
I don't know. It's just old.
They're trying to go for the hot Aunt May.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's supposed to be like an alternate Tom Holland, right? Like,
is that what's going on?
Wait, because they did the fucking.
It don't look like Tom. It looks like the 1960s Peter Parker.
Yeah, the Ditko, right? With the big glasses.
Only without the uniform, the vest.
The vest, yeah.
Yeah, without the vest and the tie.
But he, because they showed when he stops the car in the bus. That's from the Civil War.
Yeah, the little blurb thing.
And then when he goes and he meets Norman Osborn, that's the exact same way he met Tony Stark.
Frame by frame, down to seeing the car. Like, oh, cool car and all that shit. Yeah. The only thing that turns is when they pan up and you see, oh, he's got like wavy hair. Oh.
Yeah.
But same.
It's interesting. It feels like
Doc Connors.
Yeah. No. Oh yeah.
Black.
And a lady.
And that doesn't bother me.
That doesn't bother you?
No.
Yeah.
That black thing doesn't bother me either. Like I said, it's just who else is gonna be black? How much do you bet MJ's gonna be black?
Probably.
You think so?
Yeah, because
Zendaya.
Yeah. They're doing that version.
Yeah. And his best friend is
Ned's
gonna be Filipino also.
Yeah.
He's all Filipino, right? The guy,
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be a cavalcade of
Yeah.
the minority is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's fine.
It's like, all right, guys, if you don't want us to make your Peter Parker black, don't make everyone else black or colored and different. It's so they could say, oh, it's a diverse cast.
Yeah. Somebody's show.
Love that.
That was interesting.
Siri, not Siri.
Yeah.
Suri, not Suri.
Yeah. Some other Wakandan
that's super smart like Shuri. That has
super smart.
That has like her hair like Shuri, but it's not Shuri.
All super smart.
What about the other girl? Who's the other girl?
I don't even know. I know she's probably somebody, but I had no idea who she was.
She was too much of a see you next Thursday. It's like, I won't remember your name. Even though he went to go talk to Norma.
Yeah.
He's like his best friend now.
His best friend.
Okay, that was another plot hole. It's like, when you get there, come see me. You think he was really telling him the truth? Like, come see me?
See, because I think it's a real misdirect. I thought I thought he knew he was Spider-Man already, and then like he was like, "Oh, you saved my son, so I'm doing you a solid."
Yeah,
but no, he hired him because he thought he was smart. He thought he was,
right. That's okay. And then we follow that narrative.
Yeah,
cool. At the end, he's like, "Oh my God, you're Spider-Man. You fucked up by undressing yourself in my building that has a million cameras." Yeah. Okay. All right. In that case, all right, let's keep going.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Because if it was one of those things like, if he knew before and he hired him because he knew he was that, it's kind of like, you're too sinister. This is too much going on underneath.
Yeah.
But if he I don't know. We got to keep the story going. Keep it moving.
Well, I think it's interesting, too, because I think we talked about earlier was like, he's going to take the Tony Stark role, right? So, so he's going to be his mentor.
Yeah.
And so he's gonna turn Green Goblin, right? He's got to, right? He's got to go evil, right? And so like that's gonna be a big fuck up for him. Like it's gonna fuck with his head, right? It's like
Do you think that Spider-Man's gonna mistakenly kill him, and then Harry's gonna have to take the mantle, just like in the original fucking Spider-Man?
Maybe.
You killed my brother, Pete. You were like a brother to me. They didn't tell him that.
That's the biggest plot hole of like with Spider-Man 3. When, like he hates him because of that. And then, like he asks him for help. Because like Venom kidnaps MJ.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm not gonna help you. And then the butler's like, oh, he didn't kill your dad. He killed himself. Like you could have told him that like
years ago. Years ago. And the thing is, like, does he have video or something? How does he tell?
No,
him?
He tells him that because he treated his wound.
Yeah.
And he's like, he goes, and the wound was clearly from his own glider.
Yeah. And he got out. It's because he got out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's a plot hole.
Big plot hole. Yeah.
Yeah, this new Spider-Man doesn't wow me.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be interesting, yeah. But it didn't wow me. It's like, wow. It wasn't. You know what wowed me? I guess we could talk a little bit about the old ones. The one that came before this one.
Oh,
not amazing.
The Spectacular.
Spectacular.
Yeah, it's the Gargoyles guy, right?
Yeah.
I just watched that like last year.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I went through it. Like it's interesting.
It's pretty good.
It's funny. The reason I watched it was because I remember when we saw the second Spider-Verse, he comes out like that verse, right? And everyone's like, "Wow!" And I was like, "I don't know who that is." Like,
and he doesn't do much. He's like a one-liner too, right?
Yeah.
And it was And what's funny, I watched it. I had just finished watching it when I watched that shit, and that's why I was with it. It's a good Spider-Man.
Yeah, no, it's interesting.
It's fun. I'm gonna say I'll put my money on that one instead of this one.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's only 2 episodes in, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would at this point.
Yeah.
So far, my money's still with that other one.
All right.
But if you really wanted to find me, I'd still go to Fox Kids.
Fox Kids?
Yeah, with that weird Spider-Man with that weird shirt. Yeah, he always wore that same shirt.
And his fucking blue khakis or what was it? I tried rewatching that one.
No.
And I was just like, oh man.
So much fillers.
This moves so quickly. And then like nothing really happens. And it's like it's weird. And Hobgoblin becomes before Green Goblin and like
that pacing is weird.
Yeah.
Because you'll get a big arc and then you get nothing.
Yeah.
And like one cancer episode with a kid.
Yeah.
And then nothing.
Yeah. And then there's like portals to other dimensions or some shit. And like it's fucking weird, man.
At the end?
Yeah.
At the end, we go find Mary Jane.
Oh, someone pointed out that it's a plot hole that Captain America comes out in X-Men 97 because it's the same universe as the Spider-Man one because they cross over.
Right.
And in that one, Cap fucking sacrifices himself to trap the Red Skull in some other dimension.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. So they're saying like, so people were like, "Who the fuck is this Captain America?" Like, like, did he get out? If he got out, the Red Skull's out too, right? Like, it's like a whole thing.
Oh man, plot holes.
Too many plot holes.
You know we love them.
Yeah.
All right, it's true.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got me thinking. Well, who else showed up in that one?
Everybody. It was the X-Men,
Ghost
Rider, fucking Iron Man, Fantastic Four.
Yeah, and those were all on Channel 5. Those are on the other channels, right?
Well, that was the thing. Like, someone pointed out that supposedly, like, that's all the same characters. It's all the same versions because the voice actors were from like the same shows and this and that.
Yeah. There was from the Action Power Hour or whatever it was on Channel 5.
The only one of those shows I never watched was the Silver Surfer one. Because I think it was on like during the day. Or like
no, it was one of the last shows on the schedule, I think. I
never watched it. I never got around to watching that one.
I did. I had a cousin who was into the Silver Surfer. Yeah. God rest his soul. But like, it was fine, but it was very operatic.
Oh yeah, Silver Surfer, man.
Yeah, and
I mean that's the way like all those old Kirby fucking Silver Surfers. He was always like fucking giving speeches and shit. And, like,
to me, my board. Yeah. Said my fuck, give me my board. Yeah. To me, my board.
That was a joke, right? In the Dan Slott thing, where what's her face? She thought the board's name was To Me.
To Me.
Yeah. To Me.
See, that was a fun one. Yeah. I love that. To Me.
Well, yeah. See, the thing with that one though, like I remember reading it, I'm just thinking like, oh, Dan Slott's a big Doctor Who guy. Like this is just Doctor Who. Like this is just Doctor Who and Silver Surfer.
He had a companion.
Yeah.
And they had adventures. Mm-hmm. Holy shit, you're right.
Yo.
I was reading Doctor Who the whole time.
That's all it was, man.
And I enjoyed it. No.
It's time to start watching 50 years of Doctor Who.
Dude, well, I had a kick for a while. Mm-hmm. This is before Doctor Who became cool. Before the revamping, I watched those old Doctor Who's.
I remember as a kid, wanting to watch it because it was on PBS. But then every time I turned on, it was the same fucking episode. It was always the same fucking episode. And then like, everyone one night they were doing some kind of like charity drive. Yeah. And I watched like 4 back to back. I'm like, oh, cool. Not that same fucking episode.
It's a trio might all over again. Yeah. No, yeah, I remember. You know what? I remember those because there was a while it would rotate like that. Yeah, and you had to catch the ones in the afternoon because those had the newer episodes, and the ones you would rotate was during 3 to 5.
Some of it, yeah,
3 to 5, and they would have like the old ones playing again and again. Yeah, and it was just old episodes.
Yeah,
black and white. So dude with the fucking whistle.
Well, that's the worst thing because like the BBC was really bad at like saving shit. Yeah. So there's chunks that just don't exist anymore.
Well, they were always out of order. Yeah. I didn't know there was an order to this shit.
I mean, kind of, not really. Like
it was like also like when I used to watch, what was that? Battlestar? No, what's that called? With the Cylons? Yeah, it's Battlestar.
Yeah, Battlestar. Yeah.
The original one.
Yeah.
I watched episodes. I don't know where I couldn't tell you the lore.
Yeah.
I watched episodes. Mm-hmm. Land of Lost, same thing.
Yeah.
I watched episodes. I understand they never got home.
Yeah.
But that's it. Yeah.
Chaka.
Yeah.
I always forget. Remember that there was that Will Ferrell movie, The Land of the Lost?
Yeah. You know what? Yeah.
And Danny McBride.
Yeah, and they're brothers or something, and they're trying to reach.
They end up. Yeah, it was something.
And it turns out that like the land, it's like a dump or something for our shit.
Something, yeah.
Or the Bermuda Triangle leaves shit down there or something like that.
And then like Danny McBride stays. I always remember he stays behind.
No.
I forgot why, but he ends up staying behind, and he's like it's just you and me, Chaka, and then like they go, and then they're walking, and then they go to Chaka's fucking village, and you find out that like all the dudes look like Chaka, but all the chicks are like super hot. And he's like, oh my god.
See, he got rewarded.
Yeah,
for his being not selfish, you know. What if in their tribe, like the women have the dicks?
Possible.
The Chakas. I never seen Chaka have a fucking dick.
I mean, good old Chaka.
Good old Danny McBride.
Because it was that thing too, right? In the 80s, the 90s show, right? Where like it was the family, they got sent back in time, whatever. But then there was like that hot fucking like cave woman, right?
Yeah, Krista.
No.
Krista.
And the teen, he was all into her and shit.
Yeah, Krista. Well, her thing was she got trapped there years before because her dad was a scientist or something like that, and like he got her trapped in there, and she's been fending herself, but she didn't know how to speak it because she knows English and stuff, but like she didn't know. I vaguely remember that. Why do I remember that plot now? Did that happen in the movie?
No.
It
was Will Ferrell, Danny McBride, and I forgot who the female lead was. It's not Zooey Deschanel, but she kind of looks like Zooey Deschanel.
Her sister?
No, I forgot who it was.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. Well, Land Before Time was interesting.
Yeah,
there's Lee Stacks.
Yeah, they were in there. Yeah,
Lee
Stacks movie.
It's Lee Stacks. All right. I think I remember watching it. I just don't remember the plot or anything.
I remember he was like Will Ferrell was like an archaeologist or something, and he figured out that like there's like these points in land that can get you to something, and then like the one spot was in like it was like some carnival ride.
What the fuck?
And Danny McBride ran the carnival ride, and it was like a log ride type of thing, and then they got sucked into the fucking land of the lost.
Really?
Yeah, it's a weird movie.
Well, the original one, on an adventure, they got sucked in the train, and then the train got into the warp thing, and then the warp went to the land of the lost. Land of the lost.
Chaka's here.
I don't know, man. It's so long ago. I don't remember the theme song to it.
Can bring back shows like that, man.
They can. Well, they can, but it's only gonna be like 6 episodes, and filler.
What was that? No, they tried to do that. What was it called? What? Like Below Earth or Center Earth, or it was like it just ended like a couple years ago.
Really?
And it was like this big earthquake hit in LA, and these people, La Brea. It was called like La Brea.
Oh wait, that show still went on?
Yeah, it went on for like 2-3 seasons.
Oh wow, okay.
And they were stuck in like a dinosaur world.
Yeah. I remember that was the whole plot of it. They just went under, and it was on ABC?
No, NBC.
NBC. Yeah. There's another one. It had dinosaurs, and like there's people living with the dinosaurs, but they lived in these little communes.
Fucking Terra Earth or Terra something.
Yeah. And that was also back then, right? The 19 dickities. What was up with us?
People love dinosaurs, man.
And the end of the world, and land of the lost.
Yeah. People love dinosaurs, man.
I'm not gonna say they don't, because we're getting another Jurassic Park. So
yeah,
I'm cool with it.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well,
dinosaurs were real at one point, right? You know that, right?
I heard.
No, you heard correctly. They were real.
I should find people that just like that have those conspiracies. They're like, oh, dinosaurs aren't real. Like we made them up. Like why would we make them up? Like,
yeah. How we so imaginative that we can make something like that?
And they were like, hey, look, we found their bones.
Yeah,
like, we fucking made the bones. Like
we made the bones.
Makes no sense.
With plaster of Paris.
My favorite argument of that was like, well, how come archaeologists are the only ones that find dinosaurs?
It must be a conspiracy, my friend. Must be a conspiracy.
Like, that's hilarious.
It must be a conspiracy. I mean, no, that's not true, because there'll be like times where like one lady finds the bones in the back of her yard, and then the government takes over her yard. Done. Come archaeologists.
They're the only ones that find them.
Yeah, and sleep sex.
Imagine there's sea sex.
I can't wait.
They're scary looking, man.
They look like any, like small hairy man, like a Wolverine, little Wolverine.
Yeah, you want to fight that?
Yeah, I want to fight that.
Go fight that.
They're kind of like little bigger.
Horrible. Poor Chaka. He got bullied by the sea sex.
He did. That's why you needed the help of the humans.
You needed Danny McBride to save him.
No, it's all right. Well, and even then, from the 90s, when there was the 70s one?
Yeah, the original one was like in the 70s.
Yeah. And then just like to give it an homage.
So the 90s one was like a kid show, like Saturday morning show, right? Yeah, I remember seeing it. I remember like
Well, the original, the 70s one was on the afternoons with the Brady Bunch or some shit, and the PM. Back when what do you call those shows in the afternoon?
Like daytime TV?
Not daytime TV, but like in the afternoon when you watch TV and it's not when you get together with your family and
prime time.
Prime time.
No, that's like 8 o'clock.
Oh it was it was around that time. It was
August, prime time, man.
prime time. Like before you go to bed, brush your teeth and go to bed. Yeah, prime time. Yeah.
And you're getting older, you get to stay up and watch Law and Order.
Dun, dun, dun. That show's still going on?
Yeah. Dick Wolf, man. I saw the funniest thing. There's a girl, she had like a fucking tramp stamp and it said created Dick Wolf.
Stop up. Like, in her lower back?
And I was like, that's hilarious. It was in that font too, that
I seen one that says I seen the McG one.
Yeah.
I know someone had
directed by McG.
Directed by McG. I didn't know there was that one. Gosh, darn you people. It's imaginative, I guess, but at the same time, why?
You gotta do something.
Tramp stamp it is.
Tramp stamp it is.
Tramp stamp it is.
Dick Wolf.
And before the wolf dicks you.
Oh.
Why would you do that? Why can't you get like a classier tramp stamp, like the butterfly?
You know what's funny? I remember, like, this was years ago. Me and Marty when we were at the old store, and there was this lady. They would bring her kid in, and this kid was like 10, 11, like he was older, right?
Okay.
But she was very like strict with him.
Oh.
Or like he'd be like, "Oh, mom, I want this," and she like flipped her, and she's like, "No, it's too violent for you."
Oh shoot.
I'm like, "Oh no, you can't have that. It's too demonic."
Oh
right?
shit.
She was telling him that, right? And I remember one day,
so no spawn for him, huh?
No spawn for him. And he'd always fucking ask her, and she'd be like, no, right? And then I remember one day she came in, it was like the summer, and it was hot. And she came in, she had like shorts on, and she had like a freaking like tank top on. But it was a backless tank top.
Ooh.
And when she turned around, she had like a big old fucking tattoo on her back.
Like a koi fish?
No, but it was like, like when you get like cheap tattoos or like at someone's house and they're like all like and they look like like
it's been a while.
Yeah, like they're all kind of
spreading.
Yeah. And then I was like, that lady party. that lady live life.
So she's a cautionary tale. Yeah. You sure she's not like a map or something?
I don't know. Like I was like, this lady fucking like. She was like, oh no, my child cannot party like I did.
No. Oh. It's like I did it, so they won't have to. That's why they always say it skips a generation.
Skips a generation, yeah.
So his kids, that kid's kids,
they're gonna party.
They're gonna party. Huh.
Yeah.
It makes you wonder. My mom didn't party that much then.
No.
That's sad.
It's okay, man.
It skips a generation.
Yeah.
No.
It's funny. Yeah. Oh, okay. Not to get political.
We're getting political here.
So I follow a lot of groups, a lot of crowdfunding groups.
Right.
People crowdfunding their books. Find a lot of cool stuff on there, right? And so this morning, someone on all the groups was sharing his new book.
How to Love a Nazi.
Pretty much. It was called MAGA Man, right? And it was literally Trump in a Superman costume with a Captain America shield. And I was like,
oh, both. They're both
yeah. Cool. And I was like, this can't be real. This can't be real, right?
How much did you give?
No. So then, that first red flag was that it wasn't on Kickstarter. It was on Fund My Comic.
What is that?
It's a new thing where like if Kickstarter won't let you put your your stuff on right. So that's
red flag right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm looking at this and people are just like, it's a mixed bag of people are like, what the fuck is this? Right? And so this guy starts posting like very Comic Gate type shit, right? And so the Comic Gate people their big arguments always like keep politics out of comics, right? And so I thought that'd be funny. So I commented in quotes, keep politics out of comics, right? And then this guy messages back right away. Like he comments back and he goes, what are you, stupid? Like politics have been in comics since the beginning. I'm like, and I'm just like,
political cartoons.
I go, dude, this is funny. I go, dude, you're talking about all this Comic Gate shit. That's like you got your fucking your catchphrase, right?
Yeah.
I go, so like I'm just thinking, I'm saying it's ironic. That's why I put it in quotes. It's ironic. And he goes, no, this is and he goes, I'm a modern day Stan Lee. He said, he's like Stan Lee, like used comics to teach people about social issues.
Yeah.
And I said, dude, I go, you literally put Trump in a superhero costume and give him a shield. Like, that's not a metaphor. That's fucking propaganda.
Yeah. It's like when we used to have those Hitler ones.
Yeah.
He'd be the full armor and everything, you know?
I mean, that's just full on propaganda, man. And then he was like, no, you just don't get it. I'm like, oh, I get it. I understand.
Yeah, I gotta find him. Well, fuck, dude, that Dr. Seuss Goes to War, dude. Just let's go down that book.
Yeah.
Gosh,
and so I told him, and then I went back and I told him, you know the ironic part of this?
Yeah.
I go, one, I don't think this is gonna get funny. We'll see, but I don't think it will.
Yeah.
I go, but two, if you make any money on this, the irony of it is, if Trump finds out, he's gonna want his cut, man.
And you should just forward this to Trump.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you should forward it to Trump. I mean, it's what do you call that? The fair play, whatever clause.
I mean, that's I guess that's true. It's hard, man.
It's hard to do, but yeah, I guess. And it's not the first time people have made comics with Trump as the protagonist.
Yeah, I don't understand.
You know, they make him All Might all the time. You know, he has nothing to do with All Might. He's totally the opposite of All Might, but the man shares a little bit of resemblance to him, and that's it. Enough for the people.
That's all you need, man.
They fucked up All Might for me, man. Yeah, well. They really did, to the point where he became Tony Stark.
And he might die.
We'll see next season. Next half season.
Yeah, I thought that was funny though. I was like, what is wrong with people?
Everything. I think everything, dude. I think it's one of those things like these are the same people that say, oh, the people are mentally ill, are the same ones who I think are a little bit touched in the head as well, you know?
Yeah.
The people claiming that, you know, the people who are this and that are all bad and should be castrated and put aside in an island somewhere. I think they should be on the other side. Yeah, you know? They're not too far away from what they hate, if you ask me. Yeah.
Yeah, well. Yeah.
They're just one surgery away.
Oh no. But yeah, I thought that was funny. And this is like an actual thing that exists.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's hard to say you don't want to get involved with comics on politics, but it's always been there.
Yeah, but when you do it like directly like that, it's kind of ridiculous.
Like we're talking about the X-Men. That's a big, you know, radical.
Yeah, but it wasn't like he was like, oh, let's make fucking Martin Luther King part of the you know, like
Alan Moore loves to put Nixon in his fucking shit, you know. Grant Morrison, Reagan.
No, Frank Miller.
Frank Miller loves Reagan.
Reagan.
Yeah. So I mean, politics are always gonna be there.
Yeah.
You know, it's not. We can't get away from it. It's just one of those things we just tread lightly and make sure we're well informed before we speak our fucking minds. And if you ask me, they all should go to hell. All of them, left wing, right wing, forward wing, back wings.
I think the close, and then it's funny too because you think about it, because people are like, "Oh, what about Obama?" Blah blah blah. And I'm like, dude, I remember there was that cool Alex Ross painting of Obama, where he fucking was like doing the Superman thing, and he had the fucking logo, the Hope logo. I'm like, that's fucking cool, but he didn't fucking make a whole comic book out of that. Like, he didn't, you know.
Didn't they?
No, they just did like where Spider-Man met Obama and like.
And then they inserted him in there.
Yeah, but they did.
There was comic books with my President Obama. There was those comic books.
But yeah, those are like historical, like they're just like teaching about literal history, not like, oh, he's a fucking Jedi. Like, you know, like
I don't know, man. After some of those tricks he's been pulling, I think he might be fucking, you know, force sensitive, dude.
Yeah, maybe.
You know, he's like with like the pirate and skeleton crew, you know, just using it for evil when he could have been a good fucking guy, you know. I don't know.
It's crazy, man.
I still say Elon is just trying to warn us. It's just he's trying to warn us in his own way, you know.
No,
he's a good guy in the end.
He's not a good guy.
Like, people is trying to. I did the Nazi salute. How stupid could you fucking be?
Dude, have you seen that clip?
Which one?
When he did a Nazi salute, there's a clip from a different angle.
Yeah.
And you see, like, I didn't realize there was people behind him.
Yeah, and he did it to them too.
Yeah. Then when he does it to the people behind him, there's this like old man, like sitting in a wheelchair, and he fucking does it to him.
Was he Jewish?
No, he's an old Nazi, I guess.
Oh, was he an old Nazi?
Yeah.
From Argentina?
Well, I don't know, maybe.
How do you know? Again, have your information. Was he a Nazi or not?
He fucking saluted back to him.
Who? The old Nazi?
The old Nazi, yeah.
Okay, there you go. So he's a Nazi. We have our information. You can make an assessment.
Yeah.
The old man was a Nazi.
The old man was a Nazi.
Okay. So who was the old man?
Well, I don't know. Some guy.
Now we got to find out who the old guy is. Was it Orville Redenbacher or was it?
Orville Redenbacher's dead.
Well, for all we know,
he's dead.
I don't know.
They just him in his popcorn.
Yeah, all them Illuminatis. They all get naughty.
Yeah.
And they all come back with different bodies. Mm-hmm. Holy shit, that right?
Like, what was it? Was it Taylor Swift? She's the reincarnation of the guy who the daughter of the Church of Satan.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it looks exactly like her.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah.
People say I'm the reincarnation of Anton LaVey.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, who says that?
I do.
Okay.
I'm the only one that says it. It's like I'm bald, I'm ugly, and I fucking worship Satan. What more do you want?
I mean, I give you that.
No.
Weird world we live in, man.
It is a weird world.
Weird world.
What are we gonna do with this?
I don't know.
What are we gonna do with this political spectrum?
We're gonna watch Captain America's. It's gonna be like, I'll tell you, man. Like, think about it. Like, it's like we're gonna watch Captain America fight a big red president. like literally.
You would have said this 20 years ago. I'd be like, oh, he's fighting communism.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's
on the nose.
Yeah. Big red president. I wonder who that could be. And his like sidekick, the Hamburglar.
Good times.
We are living in trying times.
I mean, the only way they would be like really on the nose is like if they fucking the reshoots. They're like, oh, fucking Ross is like my advisor, Justin Hammer.
The dude,
and he's just like, "Oh, hey, man."
Yeah. What?
Well, that's not what it was.
No. That's my robot arm.
Yeah.
Robot arm up.
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, no.
That'd be really funny.
Just in Hammer. Yeah. It's okay. We're good. We good.
We gotta bring him back.
Nah, we good.
Bring him back.
No. Is he dead? No, he didn't die.
Oh, he's in jail.
He's in jail, right?
Yeah, in jail. Yeah.
We saw that at the end of the.
And the short they did for the Mandarin.
Yeah, he's still in jail with them.
He's in jail. Yeah. Yeah. He came back and what if? Remember he was that Christmas one where he was like raiding the Stark Tower.
Yeah. Forgot about that. Yeah. And it was him, really.
It was him, man.
Yeah.
Good old Sam Rockwell.
Dude, he danced a little.
Yeah. Was it there's a new Bad Guys movie coming out?
Sam Rockwell.
Yeah. And then the Dogman movie that comes out this week.
Oh no.
In front of it is a Bad Guy short.
Oh.
Kind of tempted.
Oh. You just go watch Dogman, dude. You knew you wanna.
I don't want to.
Just go watch Dogman. You know you want.
I don't want to.
The Bad Guys. I like it when they put little cartoons in.
Yeah, like old school, man.
Yeah.
Pixar used to do that shit
all the fucking time. It was amazing. Roger Rabbit used to have a cartoon about Roger Rabbit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember we went to go see Encanto in theater.
Yeah.
And my family, they were all like, we got to see this movie, right? And I'm like, all right. And we went. And they showed a Frozen short. I had never seen Frozen. And they're like, oh, it's in,
Oh, is it the Olaf Summer Vacation or something?
That shit was like half an hour long, dude. Yeah. Like, I was like, and I was just like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
you know what? If I had a movie theater, I would do that. Instead of putting the 20 on, or I would put the 20 on, but put a cartoon before for the people that come in early.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
And then you know what? Maybe have it running in the lower right corner.
Oh.
Why not?
Bring in like the lady to play the piano. Like,
yeah. This carnival music.
Oh, yeah.
You got it.
Yeah.
We watch like old black and whites. Watch Nosferatu in black and white. And she could play scary music.
Yeah.
Sonatas.
It'd be cool.
I saw that movie.
Oh, yeah.
I saw Nosferatu Wang.
You saw Wang?
Yeah, twice.
Oh.
They showed it twice.
They showed it twice? Yeah. I thought saw the movie twice.
No, just twice.
Is it cool? Like the movie?
No.
I don't like that dude's movies.
It's
I don't get that why people like that guy so much. Like the Lighthouse?
Yeah. I like The Lighthouse.
I have tried to watch that movie twice and I've fallen asleep twice.
It definitely gives you Lighthouse vibes.
Oh, okay.
It definitely has, that weird, like, ominous, whatever that fucking word is.
Ominous.
Ominous. Omnibus.
Oh,
Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime.
Yeah, and it's not good.
Is it scary?
No.
Okay.
Not at all. There's not 1 second of fright in that whole thing. Jump scares were predictable. The whole like story kind of like I know where this is. We all knew where it was going, and we all still sat and watched it. And I told myself I should have watched Sonic 3. You know.
And we saw what was it? Me and Belay saw Companion.
Yeah.
That was interesting. Well, because the trailer tells you nothing,
right?
And I was like, "What is this movie?" And the only reason I was like interested was it was like from the creator of Barbarian.
Yeah,
right?
Is that the one with Megan Fox?
No, no, it's something totally different. But it was pretty good.
Yeah.
There's a second trailer. Don't watch the second trailer because if you go into it not knowing,
I don't want to tell you trailers.
It's interesting.
Okay.
Like, I kind of figured it out, but like it's interesting
based on the second trailer.
No, the second trailer tells you everything.
Oh.
If you go into it not knowing what the movie's about,
it's better.
It's better. It's interesting.
Well, the second trailer is usually the one that comes out after the movie's been out, isn't it?
No, it came out like last week or 2 weeks ago. The second trailer.
Oh, okay.
And we just happened to see it. We went to see the Wolfman.
Yeah.
And they showed the second trailer in front of that, and I was like, "Oh, that's what this movie's about." Okay.
I guess.
Yeah. But it's pretty interesting because it's like that first trailer makes it seem like it's like two psychos that fall in love, and then you're like, "Oh, interesting. Okay,
like
cool."
Natural born killers,
kind of. But then not to give it away, but it's a science fiction movie.
Oh,
yeah.
So two psychos didn't fall in love with each other.
Kind of. It's weird.
They found love over the internet.
It's weird.
And one is a psycho.
It has was it a lot of incel energy? It's a lot of like, I'm a nice guy, and you made me do this, and then
yeah, it's your fault. It's your fault. Oh no, you made me kill you. See what you made me do. Yeah. I didn't want to hurt you. I don't want to bash your head in. You made me do this. You made me love you.
It's a lot of that. A lot of that. But
I'm out.
But it's a good metaphor. It's a good
I'm out.
It's a good metaphor.
I'm out.
What's his face? Guillermo from What We Do in the Shadows is in it.
Ooh, I'm back in.
Yeah. He plays it very sassy. Very sassy.
He can. He's allowed to.
Mm-hmm.
The chunky little gay boy. I love him. Yeah. Still not a fan of that ending, but still.
Yeah, the word ending.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it was cool.
All
It was interesting.
All right. Maybe eventually.
I think the only one there's a movie called they were talking about this, The Monkey.
The Monkey or the Monkey Man?
No, it's called The Monkey.
Oh, right. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. The Monkey.
It's based on the Stephen King story that Monkey Shine was based on. But it's closer to the short story.
Yep.
And it's written by the guy that did Long Legs.
Yeah, and my only thing was because I read that story. This story is like really short.
Yeah.
Really fucking short. How they made a movie out of it still baffles me.
Yeah.
And they're making another one?
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's the guy that did Long Legs.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
That's a weird movie.
Yeah, I don't fucking
It's a weird fucking movie. I still don't get that movie.
How many A24s is that?
That's not even an A24 movie. It's I forgot who put that out. It's like some random ass studio.
Yeah, no, I don't watch dumb movies.
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah. It's okay. There's another one on Hulu right now where he has 2 kids.
We saw that movie.
We did see that movie?
Yeah, remember like when there's like these weird spider things or whatever, like the furry creatures.
Okay, sure.
Remember, and then like he ends up like his kid falls in a hole. He has to go save him, and then like
no.
And then his brother like is like wants to stay with the farm because it's like oh the dad's like, marry my daughter and you can take over my farm, but your brother's weird, so let's send him away. You don't remember this movie? We watched this movie. We watched it here.
Nah, this movie sounds dumb.
It's super dumb.
I would not watch this movie. This movie sounds dumb.
It was super dumb.
Was it really?
Yeah, because remember the beginning? It's like the monsters first appear or whatever, and he just finds these 2 babies, and he's like, "You're my sons now."
Is that really how it starts?
Yeah.
All right. But there's neighbors, and they have farms.
Yeah, they have a farm.
They have a daughter. Yeah.
And these things come out at night, and that's what we out at night. And then,
Yeah. Okay.
They're like these big. I forgot what they even look like. They had teeth and they were like real hairy.
Yeah.
They were like all misshapen.
And Nick Cage dies?
Yeah, he fucking sacrifices him. He fucking blows them up or some shit.
Okay, I'm just gonna say that because usually he dies in these types of movies. All right, and the kids walk away into the sunset.
Yeah, some of that.
Yeah, both of them.
I think so.
Or all three of them.
Oh yeah, 3 of them.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't remember this movie.
Yeah, we watched this movie.
But I do know this kind of plot.
Yeah. We watched that movie here.
All right, interesting.
Yeah.
I do like to watch shitty movies, and
you were into it, man.
I probably was. It's Nick Cage at the end of the fucking day. Yeah, I do have a tendency to be into shitty.
I remember being like, "What are we watching?"
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't remember it all.
No.
I was tuned out.
Yeah. You were into it.
Yeah.
You were totally into it.
Probably.
You were like, "Don't die, Nick Cage."
Oh no, Nick Cage.
I love you, Nick Cage.
But that's every Nick Cage movie.
True. Yeah.
Remember when he was fighting the robots? I know, Nick Cage, don't fight that robot. It's gonna kill you.
Yeah.
In this Willy Wonderland.
Mm-hmm.
Or hey, that Maggie movie, don't do it.
I don't even know what that movie was about. I was so confused by that movie.
He needs money or something, dude.
No, I think I think it's the opposite. I think he has enough money that he's just like, whatever. Like, just
I'll do it just to do it.
This looks fun. Fuck it.
All right.
Yeah.
To get to that level where you can just be like, I want to.
Because you think about it, because like he makes these weird ass fucking movies, but he still makes big movies.
Yeah.
Like he still made that him and Pedro Pascal.
The something Uncomfortable Things.
Yeah, like that was a big movie. That was a wide release movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. That was one of those also small.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't the main big theaters. And like fucking was it? He's in a Spider-Verse.
Well, coming soon.
Yeah.
And then the old ones. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he still makes big movies,
but he doesn't do a lot of work in the big movies.
He doesn't want to. I think it just doesn't want to, man.
He does more work in these smaller,
weird fucking movies.
Yeah, weird independent movies.
Yeah.
Like again, going back to that Willy's Wonderland, he
didn't talk.
Yeah, he didn't talk, and he does all this physical, shit with these fucking robots, and gosh.
Yeah, Nick Cage.
All right. That's 2 weeks in a row we talk about Nick Cage, by the way.
Face Off?
Face Off, too. Welcome to the Nick Cage Power Hour. Nick Cage was actually the greatest actor in the world.
There's this meme that like someone took Nick Cage's face and put it on Ross from Friends' body, and they look the same. It's so creepy.
What?
Like David Schwimmer?
Is Nick Cage.
No, yeah. So they took a screenshot of David Schwimmer as Ross from Friends, and they photoshopped Nick Cage's face and put it on Ross's body, and it doesn't look any different.
It has to look different.
No, it's weird.
No,
it's weird.
I don't know what kind of AI weirdness you're going through, but it's gotta be different.
Yeah.
What about they put the Ross's face back on Nick Cage?
They probably look the same, right?
No. I don't know where you're getting information.
I think I wonder who thought this and was like, I have to do this.
Nick Cage kind of looks like that guy. Yo, man. Yeah, no. I disagree, but we'll figure this out.
It's AI magic.
It's AI magic.
AI magic.
All right, time's up. What are we doing? It's February.
Nothing. We're watching Captain America.
Nothing for Valentine's Day? Yeah, watching Captain America. For the weeks after? No.
Not really, no.
March? We gotta wait till March? Nothing for Black History Month?
Maybe I don't even know, man.
Can we get Johnny Kirk in here?
We could. You want to hear Johnny Kirk?
Yeah.
Are you gonna insult him?
That's all I know how to do.
Don't insult him.
He's my best friend.
He's probably gone, right? Didn't he say he's gonna go to film festivals or some shit?
Right now in January, he's right. You're right. He has his ticket and ready to go. Wish him good luck. Good luck, Johnny Kirk.
Good luck, Johnny Kirk.
Terrible, horrible.
What's wrong with you?
Whoa, I'm being nice to him.
Are you? See, exactly.
He's my best friend.
No.
All right. Anyone to listening, thank you very much. 145 episodes so far. We're gonna reach 150 in about 10 weeks.
45? 5 weeks.
56. So I think 156 should be a 4-year anniversary.
Oh, nice. Yeah. What do I do for that?
Cupcakes.
Okay, that works. Yeah.
Some cupcakes and an inflatable wrestling ring.
Oh,
Remember that cage I showed you earlier?
Yeah.
You put the cage.
No, we're not playing the cage.
I never get what I want. One day, maybe.
Who are you gonna fight in that cage?
Whoever fucking wants to fucking throw down. Just open it up, dude.
Just open it up.
For the 4-year anniversary, 3-year anniversary?
I don't know.
4-year anniversary?
4 years, something like that.
Yeah, we're gonna just open up the cage. Once it's thrown
Dude,
down, we go.
Time makes no sense anymore.
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't.
I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and I was convinced I was a year older than I am.
43?
I'm 43.
Oh, wait. We are 43.
Yeah, but no, I was convinced I was 44.
Yeah, it's a good number.
And I was like, no, you're right. I'm not. Like,
well, I've been 45 for the last 5 years, so it's cool.
Maybe like 60, man.
I've been 60 for the last 60 years. I've been 60 since I was 10.
Exactly. You're like, what was it? Like, was it a new girl? Or they showed Nick when he's a kid, and he gets someone throws a frisbee, and he goes, "This is mine now." Like
there's an old man back there.
Yeah, he's a little kid. He's like, "This is mine now."
So we're in the same flannel shirt. No, I agree. Time displacement is a thing, and I witnessed it the last 2 months, starting from November through whatever January, mid-January. I don't recall much of anything.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Yeah.
I remember floor a lot. I remember computer. I remember refrigerator. You know, I remember 3 things. Oh, a toilet.
Oh,
that's all I can remember for the last 2 months.
Horrible.
I know, dude. I know at one point I went to go buy presents.
Yeah.
You know, at one point there was Christmas. At one point we ate turkey.
Yeah.
You know, or did I eat turkey? Because no, there was restrictions. So I remember they made less food.
No.
You know, and then I don't know. What happened New Year's? Do we do New Year's?
No. New Year's, I went home. So I had.
We were here, don't we?
No.
We're here Christmas.
Right after Christmas.
Oh, okay, we're here the day after Christmas.
No, it was a couple days after Christmas. It was like the Saturday after Christmas.
Oh, okay.
It was a week before after, I think.
Huh. Yeah, and then I don't know. The first 2 weeks of January just became.
No, because I remember New Year's. Because New Year's Day, I opened the store. We had new comics that day.
Right.
And I remember like the day before, me and Joanna set the store up. And then I was like driving, and I'm taking you home. I'm going to bed. I told her, you know. And literally that's what I did. I went home, went to bed. The fireworks woke me up. I was like, oh, it's New Year's, cool.
Yeah. Something was going on that New Year's also. That like. Oh yeah, there was an election that last year also, huh?
Yeah.
We went through that
at the end of November.
Yeah, remember that?
Yeah, that was fun.
Is he president yet?
Yeah.
Like, wow. Like yesterday, 2 days ago?
9 days ago.
9 days ago?
9 days ago.
He was like, oh yeah, right. That's when we got the fucking hamburger suit. Props to Melania, by the way. That's all I'm gonna say. I know she's a spy.
He's the Black Widow program.
I know. We all know. But you know what? She's rocking it.
One day she's gonna fucking do
I don't give a shit, dude. She's rocking it.
One day she's gonna do that fucking scissor kick and fucking
one day she's gonna kung lao that fucking hat to you, dude. And you're gonna get cut in half. You're like, that was amazing.
Yeah, she's those stingers from a fucking bracelet.
Oh yeah, I believe it. You see those bracelets? They're expensive, so yeah, I believe it. Props to that lady for putting up with that motherfucker.
She's a Black Widow.
I only hope. We can only hope.
In the Red Room.
We can only hope. All right. Funny. That's hilarious.
The Captain America.
We'll see next week. Oh, not next. 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah.
We'll have a review.
Yeah. Captain America.
Next week, we'll go see it. Wait.
No.
2 weeks, we'll go see it. 3 weeks, whatever.
No, we have to go watch, what's it, Flight Plan. Bald Mark Wahlberg. Flight Plan.
Bald Mark Wahlberg. No, thanks. Saw this other one. I know we're running out of time, but it had the guy from Arrested Development, where he's a terrorist, and he's going up against some other guy in a TSA.
Oh yeah.
Like I forgot what is it called.
It's something baggage. It's like some kind of airport fucking pun.
Like carry on.
Something like that, right? My dad liked it. He said it was cool.
Dude. Okay, talking about time displacement, since let's keep it on the topic.
Yeah.
That movie went by so fast, so much happened.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you realize fucking what's his name is a villain, and then the TSA guy becomes like a cop at the end.
Yeah, weird man.
Yeah. Weird. It's a movie that it makes no sense to me. It makes no sense. It makes no sense at all.
People were saying it was like the new Die Hard and shit.
It could be. Yeah, I could see why you would give it that moniker, but it would be Die Hard 2.
Yeah.
Okay, it would be Die Hard.
Die Hard, Live Free and Die Hard.
No. Let's go back one.
Okay, all right.
Second one's there.
Second one.
Two.
Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Yeah, the second one.
Oh, that was the third one, right?
What's the second one?
It's just Die Hard 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The Die Hard with a Vengeance was the third one.
Yeah. Samuel Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
With fucking Zeus.
Zeus, yeah.
Hey, Zeus. And he was like, no, he was saying, hey, Zeus.
Anyway, we're out of time.
Yeah.
Okay, here's to 145 ComiCentric. Thank you very much. Bye.
Go watch Flight Plan.
Go watch Flight Plan. Where do you stop this crazy thing?